Hallo Leute, ich bin Katja und ihr seht Deutsch für euch. Today I bring you an important but somewhat exhausting grammar unit, the German articles. Da da da! If you feel confused or overwhelmed by this, don't fret, you're not the only one. I'm only introducing this early on because knowing other things first really doesn't make it that much easier, and this way you might be able to develop an intuition for it earlier. Okay, let's start. We have three genders: männlich, weiblich, and sachlich. But unlike in English, where every noun is accompanied by the same article, the, we have a separate article for every one of the three genders. The male definite article is der. The female direct article is die. And the neutral definite article is das. So just to avoid confusion, der, die, das is not the equivalent to he, she, it, but the equivalent to the. We also have three separate indefinite articles, so the equivalents to a or an. The male indefinite article is ein. The female indefinite article is eine. The neutral indefinite article is ein. Now you may have noticed from this that the male and neutral indefinite article look the same at first sight, but there are differences. They come with declinating nouns, which we will take on in another episode, but just so you know, they are different. So again, the articles are der, die, das, ein, eine, ein. Now a notable thing about this is that our genders are pretty random. There are some rules connected to certain ending sounds or syllables, but in most cases it's a guessing game. I know this is a really unsatisfying thing to say, but it's kind of the way it is. This is actually conceived to be one of the hardest, or maybe even the hardest thing about German by many people learning it, because like many things in Germany, the rules for this are way too detailed and confusing. As I mentioned though, there are some rules. Here are some of them. Words ending with these syllables are always male. Words ending with these syllables are always female. And words ending with these syllables are always neutral. Also, most words ending with an e are female. This is not an official rule, and it doesn't apply to all words, but it should come in handy if you just keep it in the back of your head, because in most cases, if you're not sure and you encounter a noun that ends in an e, chances are it's probably female. So the only common exception I can think of right now is Hase. I'm sure there's more, but not that many. Most nouns ending in er or r are male. Again, not universally true. You won't find this in books either, but again, I find it useful to remember. For most occupations or jobs, there is both a male and a female form. Lehrer, Lehrerin, Schüler, Schülerin, Arzt, Ärztin, Gärtner, Gärtnerin, and so on and so forth. So in most cases, once you know the male form of an occupation or a job, you just add an in at the end and you have the female form. Not very PC, is it? Then there's a little trick. Once you add a chen or line, it automatically becomes neutral. The thing that these two syllables do is it makes the word sound cute. So for example, if you take the word for heart, Herz, and you see a little heart like this, you might say, "Aw, ein Herzchen." So like a little heart. This is kind of a bad example because Herz is already neutral as it is, but this works for both male and female words as well. Once you add line or chen, it becomes neutral. Now, while this may be a cute rule, and it's really good for lazy people, you probably shouldn't use it because it will make you sound ridiculous. But theoretically, you could do it. Now, I know you can't possibly remember all of these rules, and nobody, including me, will ask you to, ever. And to be honest with you, many Germans probably don't even know half of them. We're just lucky enough to have grown up with the language and be able to do it intuitively. So basically, in the end, it comes down to developing a feeling for them. And that only comes with practice. So when you're studying your vocabulary, make sure to always learn along the articles or genders along with the nouns, so you already get them into your head connected to the noun. Other than that, intuition comes with practice. And that is it for today. Yay! To be honest with you, I'm really glad to get past this topic because I feel like it kills motivation. Just, once again, let me tell you, don't stress yourself out about it. It's important you know this exists and that you develop an awareness for it, but don't focus on them too much. Most Germans think it's cute anyway when foreigners mix them up. Bonus! Next week, we'll get back to doing something more rewarding. Your random word of the week is Topf. Bis nächste Woche. Tschüss!